How do you identify internal and external factors affecting your business or industry?
So a couple things that we look at Walmart in the pharmacy and the vision center. So we look at competitors, we look at some of their strategies. We look at, you know, how COVID has really affected the the people in the workflow. A lot of people quit going to like four-year colleges, so we're short-staffed on pharmacists. So it kind of goes in waves. We're short right now, so we're in a deficit of pharmacists. People got used to not working. So it's very hard to try to get new people in, get that pipeline of talent, trying to get people to work in the stores. In the optical space, it's really hard to try to hire doctors. So that really influences our business models in the stores. If we don't have a doctor, a lot of people want to come see a doctor in person in a store, not virtual, but in a person. So I would say the people aspect, we kind of look at the industry as far as, are there people out there? Have they gone to the schooling? People don't want to come to Walmart because it's considered cheap. They don't want to, even though they have thousands of people in and out of this Walmart every day, a lot of new grads just are not interested and they want their own brick and mortar. So I would say some of that has really affected the external as far as getting people to work and candidates, and then asking more of the people that are working. As far as like strategies and pricing, like that's all more through our home office. They have different departments that look at pricing on drugs, look at pricing on lenses, frames, trying to get the best deals that we can get, so that, you know, our motto, people save money so they can live better.
How has the organization or culture changed over the past 5 years?
So over the past 5 years, that's the one thing I would say, the culture has remained the same. So we've always had the basic beliefs. I've been around 33 years. Always been the same as far as respect for the individual, service to our customers, strive for excellence, and act with integrity. So I would say that's been the same. I would say a shift more recently in health and wellness is we have a new leader, Amanda, who is very adamant about helping people in the stores. So she likes to do what she calls being in the trenches with the team.
Okay.
She wants home office to fix the problems that are in the store.
Oh, yeah.
And so it is nice to have a leader currently who, that is her main focus, is fixing the things in the stores and trying to help us, you know, remove the barriers so that we can be there for the patients on both sides of the business.
Yeah. What issues or concerns do you experience regarding supplies or services needed to continue with your company's vision, mission, and goals? I know it's kind of a long question.
So supplies, you know, I'll say in the pharmacy side of the business, it's very hard to get certain drugs, whether they're not making enough. We've had a fad with the GLP-1s where people are taking those for weight loss and trying to get those in stock for patients, trying to get insurances to cover it. But it's just a matter of really, can we negotiate and get these drugs, you know, from McKesson and from the people who are making them. But there are many different shortages that we see, and I think we see that some in optical with contacts, trying to get the contact lenses in for people. I don't know if it's a supply issue that where they're just not negotiating with us.
That's fair. As a manager, how do you handle your employees?
How do I handle my employees? So I try to think of them as family. I try to treat them with respect. I do not raise my voice. I do not yell.
Rarely hear you.
I don't. I get frustrated and I get disappointed, but I don't raise my voice. I don't have to whip out the mom voice too often. I try to treat them with respect. So I came into this role 16 years ago. I did not know pharmacy and I did not know optical. I was a store manager. I was what Jess is out in the store. So really didn't know the intricacies of it all. So I had to learn from my people. So I had to learn from the pharmacist. I had to learn how to be an optician. I had to learn what all of those processes are. So I've got a great respect for them. And I feel that if you treat your people right, they will take care of you when you need help.
Yeah.
So people are first in my mind.
What factors do you consider when making staffing decisions or restructuring teams?
So restructuring, I don't have a whole lot to do with. That's usually dictated from home office. If we did have any sort of restructure, it's based on some home office initiative. As far as hiring, I look for, are they going to be a good fit on the team? Are they flexible? Do they have the qualities? Are they happy? Are they smiling? Are they, qualified to do the position? So I would say you got to look at the whole person, look at their history. You've got to see what they've done, see if they meet the qualifications, and then, I'm not going to hire a grumpy person.
Right.
They've got to. We want to take care of the patients. 5 stars, very important, probably the most important, and being safe in the pharmacy. So do they have those qualities? And if it's for a leadership position, have they had leadership experience in the back, previously, or do you feel like they can lead people? And I guess doing this for 30 years, you can you get a gut feeling on if someone you think is going to be successful or not.
Is working remotely an option for your organization?
Yes and no. So in my role, yes, I have my beautiful laptop. I can work from home anytime, all hours of the night. They've made most people come back to the office at home office. We need to be in the stores, right? Are there times where Monday I have a 4-hour call? I'm not going to come sit in your vision center. It's a consistent 4-hour call. So yes, can I take that from home?
Yeah.
Yes. Are there certain jobs that are remote? Yeah, like the people who schedule our pharmacists, they all work from home. They work at different, ours is in Illinois, I think. I don't know. They're all over. They're scattered all over. But then they have a set of stores and they work from home. There's really no need. But for managers, they need to be in the stores and see what's going on.
So since you do work from home occasionally, what challenges does working remotely affect your company's effectiveness and efficiency?
Well, you tend to get distracted a little bit at home. You hear the laundry, you go clean the kitchen, that type of thing. I think if I was home all the time, you would miss the interactions and not really seeing what's going on in the stores on a daily basis. But it's really the distractions from home. When my kids were younger, there's no way I would work from home. Now that they're older, we're fighting over the Wi-Fi. So, so there's that. Yeah.
And then what types of technology are being used in your company?
So I would say we are going more towards AI. So we have had several trainings on how to use AI, how to prompt, how to make our jobs easier. It's not going away. It's not taking people out of the equation. It's making us more effective. So we're using ChatGPT, we're using Gemini, we're using, for Walmart Associates, the writing assistant. And it's all designed on how to make our jobs easier.
Right.
We can talk to it. I haven't done that yet, but I guess you can talk to your Gen AI person, and you can dictate the notes. Like if I was here in a store, you can dictate your notes. It will make it all beautiful for you, and you just send. So we're using ChatGPT to help take all of these presentations that we get. What do we need to do? what is it out of all of these 30-page slides?
Oh.
What do we need to do? Like we used it, I missed our conference call last week with my boss. So they recorded it on Copilot.
Oh, okay.
Copilot gave us the go-dos. And I was like, oh, okay, so this is what I need to do for my conference call.
Oh.
So I think Walmart in general is going more towards technology and embracing that technology, especially the AI portion of it. Mm-hmm.
Did you want to leave off at 2 questions, or do you?
Is that only 2?
That's only 2.
Oh, okay, we can do one more.
Okay. How do you define the current corporate culture within your organization?
Current corporate culture. Like I said, I think they're focused on removing barriers, trying to be more of a partner at home office, trying to help us in the field, because really they've always said that's where the rubber meets the road, is in the field. And I really think they're trying to remove barriers, at least on the health and wellness side. I think on the D1 side as well, they have calls every week. They have what's called In It to Win It, where you can call in with whatever your issue is, and they have people who are there to fix it.
Oh,
We've started the same thing in health and wellness, so I think it's more they're trying to bridge that gap between home office, the field, and trying to make that better.
How do you address potential cultural differences in a diverse workforce?
Well, that's tougher. I mean, you have to be sensitive to it. So, like, Eid was going on, or like for the Somalis, where they don't eat during the day.
Oh, yeah.
So they made a point of not having like any potlucks, or any foods throughout the day. And then when Eid comes, when that is over, then they have like a celebration for them. So they try to identify, different things that they can do. They've put in, prayer rooms, meditation rooms for people. So they try in some aspects of it to adapt what we're doing.
Yeah. What steps do you take to ensure the company's values and cultures are upheld across different departments or branches? I know that's another long question.
So, I mean, I only oversee the pharmacy and optical, but if I were to see something out in the store that is wrong, or if I hear of someone not treating someone correctly, then I have a responsibility to, to report that. You're kind of the eyes and ears of the whole market, the whole store. So you make sure people are treated with respect.
Right, yeah. Do you want to do another question?
Let's pause.
Okay.
Holy.